Does being in a state of ketosis guarantee that you're going to be losing body fat and dropping weight? And unfortunately, the quick answer is not really. And this is why. Yes, most people will lose weight when they go on a ketogenic diet because they're reducing calories so much by eliminating almost all the carbohydrates they're eating. So that's one way people lose weight when they go on a ketogenic diet. Now, the other way they lose weight is that they are creating an environment where it's easy for fat to be released from the fat cells to be oxidized and burned up because they're keeping the hormone insulin extremely low. See, insulin is the storage hormone. When you eat a lot of carbohydrates and even just a lot of food in general, the pancreas produces insulin to store away those excess calories. See, when insulin is high, it kind of like blocks the fat cells. It's very hard for fat to be released from the fat cells to be burned up. But when insulin levels are extremely low, like you're on a ketogenic diet, you're eating mostly fat, a teeny bit of protein, almost no carbs, like the opposite hormones get elevated, like hormone-sensitive lipase gets upregulated, glucagon, which is like the inverse hormone to insulin, gets elevated, and those hormones and those processes help release fat from the fat cells. That kind of like opens the door. And when you're on a ketogenic diet, the liver is extremely low on carbohydrates, so it takes the body fat, converts it into ketone bodies, and then you start burning that as energy. But the problem is, if you've been on a ketogenic diet and maybe initially you lost weight and then you stop losing weight, maybe even gaining weight, what's probably going on is that you're most likely eating too much fat. And that can really happen on a ketogenic diet. There's no guarantee. If you're taking in so many fat calories and you're just burning part of them, you can be gaining weight. There's no guarantee when you're in a state of ketosis that you're going to be burning more body fat than you're actually storing. You can be like fat's going into the fat cell on one side, right? It's going out on the other. If more fat's going into the fat cell, even though you created an environment where the fat can be burned and released pretty easily, you still could be gaining weight. So if you're having an issue and you're on a ketogenic diet, take a look at how many fat calories you're eating and start cutting back. I think it'll make a big difference for you. Now, if you want to learn more on just how to eat and live a healthy, active lifestyle, check out this video.